Hello YouTube friends and welcome. Today I have for you another TwoSun knives. So this is a Chinese made company. The knives comes in a nice box like the previous ones. So the packaging just a standard plastic bag. So it comes fairly oiled up to be protected in the transport. So you should really need to clean this up. And this is the TwoSun TS76, also known the Horizon. And this is a little bit different from your standard titanium line, because as you can see, this has a green/black G10 scale, and the lock frame or frame lock side is titanium. So the TC4 alloy. Comes really nicely centered. What is really nice to see that they have implemented the hidden screw mounting of the pocket clip, and this is a 3D milled pocket clip, as you can see. So really nice, what I would say, bonus on a budget priced knife. It has a really nice hard detent and rides on KVT ball bearing washers, so drops freely without no problems, but the detent is really hard, so you need to put a higher amount of pressure on the flipper. And one downside of that is that the flipper tab is fairly sharp and also jimped, so it will really bite into your finger. So I would not recommend this knife as a free time sitting in front of a TV flipper, because it will eat up your finger. So, but overall, really nice deploying action. They've gone with a reverse 10-toe edge configuration of the blade. This is once again a night morning design, and he is one of the designers for TwoSun. Logo there. Then we have the blade material used. This is D2. We have a hardened steel insert So another nice bonus to see at this price point. Really, they are not cutting any corners with this design, in my opinion, so good to see. A little bit jimping up on the top. So we have a overall length of 204 millimeters or 8.03 inches. The handle size is 115 millimeters and or 4.53 inches. The blade length is 88 millimeters or 3.46 inches, and the blade thickness is 3.8 millimeters or 0.14 inches. The weight of the knife is 106 grams or 3.7 ounces, and there is no milling inside, so none on the G10 or on the titanium side, which would probably cost more money to do, and they will save you maybe a few grams. That is not important in my opinion, so 88 grams is fairly good for your EDC. There was also nice pivot screw. The G10 is nice. You have a lot of traction also on the G10's titanium side. So really nice knife. I have to mention no blade play, side to side or up and down, which is perfect. The KVT ball bearings are ceramic inside the pivot, or should I say inside the knife. And this is one of the larger designs from Tucson, because usually they do under 20 centimeters. So you can get, if you are interested in a little bit larger designs, then you can buy something like TS73, which is 21 centimeters, or TS27, which is also 21 centimeters. TS43 is 20.9, and TS16B or G10, there are two variants, is also 21. The largest knife they are currently producing is a cookery folder, which is the TS23 or 73, sorry, TS73, and that is a 23.6 centimeter long knife. So you have a nice satin polish on the blade, bead blasted on the top, and this is really nice to see that they did go an extra mile and put also this stepped milling on the top part of the blade, which is really symmetric with the handle scales. So really nicely curved, as you can see here. Fairly large, nice lanyard hole. If you like to put your beads on a lanyard, you will have no problems to put some piece of paracord. Really nice. So right out of the box, really nice, very sharp, like probably all the TwoSun knives that I have handled in the past. And also I would like to give you a size comparison. So firstly, we have here well-known, loved Delica 4. As you can see, smaller. Then I have here one of my SNGs, so Strider SNGs. I would say almost the same. And one of my recent EDC knives is the Boker CFM A2, which is a little bit larger but really nice folder. So if you like this modified or reversed 10-toe blade shape, you have a few options out there. I would suggest check out the Boker. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the pricing, because like I mentioned, this is a budget offering, or let's say the majority of the TwoSun knives are currently in this price point. So you can get these. Probably the best way would be on eBay, and then there are probably 2 or 3 sellers. They are having auctions. They are putting daily few models up to auction, and you just need to bid and then wait, because they are usually putting them on a 6 days bidding period. But then you can get this knife from around $36 to $70 or $65, depends on if you are lucky or not. Because in my opinion, if you can get this knife for around 40, or let's say 45, definitely go buy it. Even for a price of $50, they are well made and also really good if you are comparing with some other brands out there. I don't know if in the future they will also produce or a variant with a different kind of maybe higher end steel. They have a couple of models they have, like N690 and these kinds of little bit higher end steels out there. And I would like to see a dedicated web shop or distributor for these knives, because currently, like I told you, you can get them on eBay and maybe on some knife-oriented sites like AliExpress and DHgate and these kinds of. I would love to see the brand to be offered also on GearBest, because GearBest has a good customer service. So if you have any problems, you will have better chance to talk with them and take care of the issue. Like for example, if you are buying on AliExpress or these sites. And of course, if you are buying on eBay and GearBest, then pay with PayPal, and then you are protected even a step up, like if you would just buy them on some shady sites with your credit card. So be careful. So this was the TwoSun TS76, a really nice flipper, really smooth. If you have any questions, leave comments down below. And as always, have a nice day.